Hello, everyone. Welcome back. And if you are listening to this for practice, just relax and stay with me because today we're going to use very simple and very common English sentences that you can use in your daily life. Let's start slowly and naturally, without rushing and without worrying about mistakes. I wake up in the morning, and the first thing I do is stretch my body and take a deep breath because it helps me feel fresh and calm. I usually check my phone for a few minutes, but I try not to spend too much time scrolling because I want to start my day with a clear mind. After that, I brush my teeth, wash my face, and get ready for the day, even if I am staying at home. I like to drink a glass of water in the morning because it makes me feel active and helps my body wake up. Then I have my breakfast, and sometimes I eat quickly, but I try to eat slowly and enjoy my food. If I feel sleepy in the morning, I say to myself, "It's okay, just take it step by step." While getting ready, I often think about what I need to do during the day, and I try to plan my time properly. Sometimes my plans work and sometimes they don't, but I always try again the next day. When I start my work or my studies, I try to focus on one task at a time because multitasking makes me tired. If something feels difficult, I remind myself that learning takes time and there is no need to hurry. When I don't understand something, I don't stay silent, I ask questions because asking questions helps me learn faster. If I make a mistake, I accept it and move on because mistakes are a normal part of life. During the day, I talk to people around me and I try to speak politely and clearly. I say things like, "Can you please help me?" or "Thank you so much. I really appreciate it." If someone explains something to me, I listen carefully and respond by saying, "Okay, I understand," or "That makes sense." When I am busy, I say, "I'll get back to you later," instead of ignoring people. If I am running late, I say, "Sorry, I got a little late," and I try not to make excuses. Sometimes I feel stressed, and when that happens, I take a short break and breathe slowly. I tell myself, everything doesn't need to be perfect. When I feel tired in the afternoon, I try to rest for a while instead of forcing myself. If I am working on something important, I say, "Let me focus on this right now." When someone calls me and I can't talk, I say, "Can I call you back later?" In the evening, I usually slow down and relax a little because my day has been long. I talk to my family or friends and ask simple questions like, "How was your day?" or "How are you feeling today?" If someone shares a problem with me, I listen without interrupting and say, "I understand," or "That sounds difficult." When I agree with someone, I say, "Yes, I think so too." When I disagree politely, I say, "I see your point, but I think differently." If I don't have an opinion, I say, "I need some time to think about it." At night, I finish my work and prepare myself to rest. I check if I have completed my tasks, and if something is left, I tell myself, "I'll do it tomorrow." Before sleeping, I reflect on my day and think about what went well and what I can improve. I remind myself that every day is a new chance to learn and grow. When I feel worried about the future, I say, "I will handle it when the time comes." I don't put too much pressure on myself because I know I am doing my best. Before going to bed, I put my phone away and try to relax my mind. I say to myself, "Today was enough." I close my eyes, take a deep breath, and allow my body to rest. I understand that tomorrow is a new day, and I will try again. With a little more patience, a little more confidence, and a little more belief in myself. I remind myself that progress does not need to be fast. It only needs to be steady, and steady effort always brings results. When I wake up tomorrow, I will not think about yesterday's mistakes. I will focus on today's opportunities. I will speak English without fear of judgment because learning means allowing myself to sound imperfect. If I forget a word, I will pause and continue because stopping completely only increases fear. I choose to speak even when I feel unsure because every spoken sentence makes the next one easier. I tell myself that confidence grows through action, not through waiting. Some days will feel smooth and some days will feel difficult, but both days help me grow. I will continue practicing daily, even if it is only for a few minutes, because small efforts repeated daily create big changes. I understand that my journey is personal, and I do not need to match anyone else's speed. I give myself permission to learn slowly, to make mistakes, and to improve naturally. Each day, my listening becomes sharper, and my speaking becomes clearer. I trust myself enough to keep going, even when results are not visible yet. I stay calm, I stay consistent, and I stay committed to my growth. With time, English will feel natural, comfortable, and familiar to me. I believe in my effort, I believe in this process, and I believe that I am moving in the right direction. So I take a deep breath, relax my mind, and prepare myself to begin again tomorrow, knowing that every new day is another chance to improve. Thank you for